name is Jeremy Cohen.
The first question is to give me one word to describe the state of the world right now.
Uncertain. I just think the election is 17 days from right now.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on who wins this election, the world will massively change for one way or the other, I think. Not even just America, just the world, based on who our next president's going to be.
True.
So, yeah, it's like there's a lot of feelings of uncertainty right now. Like how I'm feeling right now, in 17 days from now, I'm going to feel one way or the other, extreme feelings.
What challenges have you overcome this year?
Personal challenges. Which obstacles have I overcame? I guess I've never like really been alone for an extended period of time. Like I'm a very outgoing social person. I love my family. I love my friends. And then when the pandemic happened, I was quarantined alone because I have a roommate, but he left he left New York to be with his family. So I mean, I was like alone in my apartment for like a couple months, and it was it slowed a lot of things down, and it made me like, I think at one point in my life I want to live alone, even though it's not like financially responsible in New York. You pay like over $3,000 a month to live alone, and then if you're not even home a lot, is even worth it. But yeah, I got to experience living alone and being alone a lot, and that's just something that was a little outside of my comfort zone because I'm always around people to comfort me.
Right.
I'm a people person, so yeah, it was just like a little bit of a challenge, and I realized it's nice.
How is that, like living alone, that challenge, like change you as a person?
I think it just made me grow as a person a little bit, build a little bit of confidence for me.
Okay.
And just self-growth in general. Like I think I just learned some things about myself. Thought a lot inwardly, and I was also very productive because I was alone and didn't have any of these distractions. Like almost every night, I'm out with I'm doing something. I'm not like home usually just chilling. There's always in New York, there's always like a friend's birthday party or getting dinner with a friend, or there's just always stuff going on here. So all of a sudden, all that's like cut off, and just all this free time to do different things.
Are you hopeful for anything different or anything in particular for 2021?
Yeah, I'm feeling hopeful. I think a lot of things that happened this year have been a big wake-up call to everyone and has brought a lot of people closer together, even though our country is very divided at the moment. I mean, I'm very scared if Trump becomes president again. I don't know. It's because usually in the second term, when presidents have a second term, that's when they actually get the plans through that they need to get through. Plus with RGB passing away and that seat being filled, and Roe v. Wade being overturned most likely, is very scary. 17 days until we find out. I never felt before in my life that politics or who would be president would have such an impact around me, or a lot of people around me and me directly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, in the past, I've also as a kid, I'm just not into politics as much because that just doesn't make sense. But now as a young adult and seeing how it changes the world, how one person has the power to change the free world, it's kind of crazy. It's so important to vote and tell your friends to vote, and that's the power that we have right now to change it. So we'll see what happens.